Hey, Catholic Jayhawks, just popping on at the end of a big weekend here at the St. Lawrence Center. A shout out to our Focus missionaries for hosting an amazing Seek conference where people were able to encounter the Lord at this turn of their lives and to lay hold of our great Catholic faith and increase our potential to live beautifully and to live life to the full as Jesus presents it to us. So shout out to all those who went on Seek, and excited to see what the Lord's going to do in your life. Also a shout out to Nicholas Lees, our departing director of sacred music, who has helped us to worship God so beautifully and to worship him in spirit and in truth, to be in right relationship with God and to lay hold of our true story as the beloved of God and the sacramental grace that's available to us in liturgy. Thank you, Nicholas, for facilitating that for us in such a beautiful way. This weekend scriptures are about our response to God's call. Isaiah, Peter, and Paul, they all find their vocations. Sometimes Catholics can get tired of hearing about vocation. We've heard it our entire life. We have a call. Jesus is going to call each one of us by name. There's a job that only we can do that he's going to entrust to us, and our happiness depends on whether we respond to that, whether we find our vocation and respond to it. That can be a lot of pressure, and it can get annoying if we're not sure that I know my vocation, or I'm not sure how faithful I am to it. But I think this weekend scriptures reveal to us that vocation is not pressure to do the job right, or to pass a test from God, or even pressure for us to love his will more than our own will. It really is a response to the invasion of grace. Jesus gets in Peter's boat, and he explodes Peter's mind. Peter says, "Hey, I know how things go on my boat, Jesus." And Jesus explodes that. And Jesus explodes St. Paul's hatred of him by revealing his great love that he has for St. Paul. And Isaiah is transformed by an ember that touches his lips and cleanses him of sin. It's from that surprising invasion of grace that the three of them were able to find their vocations. So also for us, again, our vocation is not a test, it's a response to the ways that God has turned our lives upside down and surprised us by how much he loves us. We were created because God wanted to reveal all his love for us, and our vocation is just our response to that. So let's let grace go first and not feel guilty about our vocations, but let's let God love us as much as he wants to and respond from there as best we can, and from that space of God's love. Let's say, "Yes, Jesus, you can choose me."